G'day Trailblazers, my name is Cam, and in today's video I'll be taking you through the server-side JavaScript function for Stringify, which allows you to turn a JSON object into a string, which you can then print and use inside of your emails and Marketing Cloud database. So firstly, jumping into the documentation for Stringify on the Marketing Cloud documentation site, you can see that the Stringify function works the same way as the client-side JavaScript version for Stringify, which allows you to turn any value or object into a string. And to start with, the Stringify function does sit in the Platform Functions under utility, so it's called using the Platform Functions Stringify. We then declare the stringified object to be stringed. So we can try this out ourselves by taking some sample JSON formatted object and then turn it into a string. So we first need a sample JSON object. Once again, I'm going to leverage the build row set from JSON example in our AMP script content functions. So here we have the JSON object, which is already used in the AMP script version for the build row set from JSON. I can take this JSON object and jump into one of my Cloud Page content blocks, which I can then store as a variable and print it out. So let's go var for JSON. I'm going to paste out that JSON object just like that. Now, if I was to use the write function now, it's not going to let me write this out because you can't write an object. You have to write a string. If I also go platform and then response, write, and then try and write out JSON, which is that object from above, it's not going to like it very much. We can give it a try and see what it says. So I go save and refresh. It's going to say, yeah, no, that's an object. We can't write an object. We have to write a string. So we can take our JSON object stored here, and we can then stringify it. So jumping back into our documentation, let's now get our string function. So I can copy that function and go back into my content block. I do have to output this value, the string value, so we can go var string str is equal to the output of the platform function stringify of the object called JSON. And we're then going to write that string. Let's try that out. So I'll save and publish that content, and there we have it. There is our string of our JSON. With this string, we can then do things with it. So for example, we could count how many characters are in that JSON payload. We could use a regex or other functions to go through and change elements of it. But one of the most common use cases that I see is taking this string of a JSON and then saving it as a value inside of a data extension. So I've gone ahead and made myself a data extension to add a row into. And I've got a simple text only string text value here, which I can then insert my JSON stringified value into. So my field value is called text, and it's a text type string value. So let's try and write it in. Now to do this, I can jump into my documentation once again for server-side JavaScript. You'll find under the server-side JavaScript syntax guide, under our platform functions data extension, we're going to insert data, which of course we can use on a cloud page. So here is our function syntax, which allows us to specify our data extension name, column names, and values. And of course, we do have some good examples here we can follow. So I'm going to copy one of these examples here. Let's just copy this one, jump back into our content, and let's paste it out. So we don't need to reset our server-side JavaScript content block like that. We can just use the existing ones. Now the response is going to be equal to the function of inserting this data. I'm going to insert into what data extension? Well, I've got one pre-named here. It's my add row DE data extension. So we'll copy that name, put that here as the DE name. Now the fields and values come next. Now we only have one field to put something in, and that field is called text. So we'll just call it text with a capital T, just like that. And what value are we going to put in it? Well, as you can see, the values can be specified as numbers, as strings, or as a variable in server-side JavaScript, such as str for our string. So let's print out that string and put it into this response here. Now, if I was to save and run this, what it should be doing is taking my JSON object, stringifying it, writing it on the screen, and then inserting it into my data extension. So let's give it a try. We'll go save, and in fact, what we should do, just to be thorough, is we should actually response print as well. Get that response and print it out so we know what the response is. So let's go save, let's run this function. All right, so I got a little 1 there at the end, and 1 is good. That means 1 row is inserted. So back into my contact builder, 1 row there, let's refresh this page, and there we have it. There is my string of JSON, which I can then retrieve if I wanted to, and then repass it into a JSON object. So as you can see, the Stringify function is a handy way to treat your JSON objects back into a string, which allows you to manipulate them as a string object or save them into a data extension. And I hope you found this quick intro to the Stringify function useful to your server-side JavaScript learning. If you have, then please let me know in the comments below, a big thumbs up on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can be notified when I release more Salesforce Marketing Cloud content.